Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel. So awesome. It's so nice to have some news. I don't know if it's good news or it's bad news, but I'm going to share it anyway. And yes, if this is the first time you stumble on the channel, please hit the subscribe, the like, and also the share. Please do share. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate that, guys. And for all you loyal guys out there, thank you so much for your years of support and friendship and everything regarding our favorite game, you know, Farming Simulator. And yeah, it is actually a sad occasion for me personally, but I'm sure there's in the world out there, it might be a happy occasion, you know. But yeah, the news is you can say goodbye to Farming Simulator 19 because Giants has revealed a few days ago Farming Simulator 22 is on its way, and they're going to release it in the fourth quarter this year, apparently. So we'll see if that is going to happen. And to be honest, I don't really see much of interest in what they're sharing. But it's early days. Well, it is April or May. We're going into May. It's the 1st of May today. So yeah, crazy guys. So what they've given us here, a write-up on it. You can go to the giantsoftware.com, and under news you will find it the very first thing there on their news, and have a look there for yourself. What they say, new crops. Obviously the base game didn't have much of crops. That's why every map that I've made, I had to add multi-fruit, you know. So that sounds to me that they are updating their crop database on the new Farming Simulator, which is great, because then it saves the modders a lot of hassles adding new crops, you know. Knowing Giants, they'll add 4 or 5 new crops, you know. So we're still going to have to add multi-fruit. Because enough is never enough, you know. So that's what I found. I just make the maps and you guys play it, you know. I sometimes enjoy it myself, but most of my time I'm spending making maps, you know. Yeah, and so far for Farming Simulator 19, I've made 10 maps. Can you believe it? 10 maps, guys. In the, I think, what's it, almost 3 years. It's 19, 20 and 21. Yeah, it's going to be 3 years that Farming Simulator 19 has been out, and I've made 10 maps for it. Crazy. That's actually quite amazing. But anyways, enough of that. What they say, new maps, new machines, new brands are just the beginning of what players can expect. And on top of that, it's getting snowy too. I mean, so all they're telling us is they've added seasons to to the base game. It's crazy, guys. And the sad thing for me as a modder, or a map maker rather, I'm not really much of a modder, I'm more a map maker, is that all the work that we've done for Farming Simulator 19 is going to be lost. That is my biggest heartache and frustration for all the modders. All the millions of hours that they've spent modding and map making is gone. You cannot, I mean, these farming giant programmers, they're so lazy, they can't even design a thing just to take your old mods and bring it into the new one without hassles, you know. They've done a little bit of a try in Farming Sim in version 19 or Farming Sim 19, and it was a big headache. It never worked, you know, the map converter, and yeah, it's just useless, you know. You have to redo the whole thing. So if I've built 10 maps, I'll have to rebuild 10 maps if I want them all in Farming Simulator 22. And it's same for the modders. All the mods they've made, the millions and millions of mods that there are now for Farming Simulator 19 is all lost. You can't use it in 22. And that I've on their website given my little 2 cents of opinion there under the comments. It doesn't mean much probably. And obviously now all the DLCs you guys bought, it's not going to be used in 22 because they want to make some more money. So going to sell you a new game, so you're going to have to buy new DLCs. So all that money is wasted. It's crazy, guys. That's why I don't really spend too much on these things. And to be honest, I'm definitely not going to be buying DLCs. I'll wait for the mods to come out and just use the mods, That's my basically, because quite frankly, it's a kick in the face if you think of it, that Giants do to us map makers and modders, all the hard work that we've spent, just chuck it down the drain and not even think about it, I mean, just think of Farming Simulator 19. It's at this stage, I think, in a better position where 17 was before they've launched 19, And the same thing happened there. It was one headache from the start. You can't use anything from 17. You have to rebuild it, redo it, and bring it back into the game as a new thing, You can't take the old one and just import it into the new one. I honestly hope, guys, they've said nothing in this whole write-up about that. They talk here, will offer more depth thanks to variety of additions and therefore the highest extent of player freedom in the history of the series. 2 new maps, so it means they're going to launch the game again with 2 maps. They're going to not bring the old maps in that's been there since beginning of time, They're going to just launch the game with 2 maps, like they've done with 19. We had the Felsbrunn and the other one, whatever the name was. And that's it, Now you have to be happy with that. Plus, and I mean, they've just now brought out the DLC of a brilliant, beautiful Swiss map, Alpine farming map. The farming expansion. That was awesome with equipment, everything. So all that money we spent on that is lost. Chucked it in the drain. Yippee. Because we all obviously going to want Farming Simulator 22. I mean, just how we are, So we're going to have to say goodbye to 19 and move on to 22 now. And obviously, it's going to come with a huge array of new stuff. They say here, more than 400 machines and tools from more than 100 authentic agriculture brands. It's beautiful. We love the game, guys. But why don't they just make it better for the modders and the map makers? And we can all just take all the stuff that we've spent so much time in and bring it into the new season and have an awesome new game. And I mean, I will buy the game, yes, no problem with that. But the problem to me is all the hard work that we've done in the past 3 years is that now have to be redone, and that's just because of the laziness of a few programmers, that is what really gets me going, Anyway, so we get a new Giants engine. That already tells you the reason why it won't be compatible, because Giants 8 was the previous engine, so Giants 8 will not be compatible with Giants 9. That's just how they do it. And I don't know for what reason they do that, but anyway. It features many technical improvements, such as more realistic AI behavior and richer worlds. And I must say the AI in 19 has been better than 17. The AI in 19 is much better than in 17, because the 17 AI was a bit confused, but the 19 one was better. So if it's now more improved, then yippee, good stuff. Thanks to those worlds, players will be drawn even deeper into wara, all this stuff. Better performance on all platforms with DirectX 12 support on Windows. Yeah, I must say DirectX 12 is awesome on Windows 10. And if they've implemented that, great, But that shouldn't change the working of the game, guys. It shouldn't change anything. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the small little trailer they have here. They don't really show much. It's like 18 seconds of nothing. A little cap on a vehicle's bonnet. I mean, that's it. Yippee, there's Farming Simulator 22, guys. The wind blows the cap off and there's snow. Yeah. And that's what we get to see. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Well, there you have it. And that is all they could put together for us to watch as a release. Pretty pathetic, if you ask me. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. That's my thoughts. I don't know what you feel. Just hit the comments there and just share what you think, what you feel. I would like to hear and just see if I'm the only crazy guy thinking this way, just voice your concerns and whatever you feel. I'll just put it down in text there so we can all just have a good talk together. Bless you guys and have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.